welcome to Know Yoga with Jess. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is, of course, Jess, and welcome to today's Strong Vinyasa Flow. So for today's class, we are, of course, going to be moving through a series of powerful postures designed to improve our overall strength and flexibility in a mindful way. As always, we are going to be using a few props throughout the class, so if you do have a blanket, a pillow or any blocks, then do have those nearby. And when you're ready, roll out your mats, come down to a seat like me, and I will see you there. All right, so as you're ready, coming down to a seat, we're going to come into this 90-90 position with our legs. If this is not accessible to you, then by all means do stay in a cross-legged position here, or you can have one leg stacked out in front of the other. If you do have the availability to do so, then I encourage you to bring your knees into a 90-90 position. If you can get into the 90 position, but it's a little bit fussy on the hip, then take a blanket and just pop it under your hip just to give you a little lift, and that should be a little bit more comfortable for you. So just take a minute to find what feels comfortable for you in this position. Everybody, of course, sitting up nice and tall in the spine, dropping your shoulders down away from your ears. And once you get into your comfortable position, place your fingertips down on the mat and close your eyes. Flexing both feet. Keep some activity in your feet today. Let's just take a moment to land where we are here, relaxing the skin on your forehead, relaxing your jaw maybe. And just taking a few deep breaths. Let's take one more big breath in together. As you're ready, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, blow it out, open your eyes. Shall we get moving? When you're ready, big inhale, we're going to lift both hands, coming all the way up. Take your gaze up with your hands, reach up. And as you exhale, we're going to lean forward. So lean your torso forward, keep your arms up and extended, and take your gaze down towards the ground, keeping a nice lift in your chest here as you reach. Inhale, lifting the torso, coming back up to a seat. Reach up. Take your gaze up. As you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So right hand comes down behind your right hip. Left hand comes to right knee. As you inhale, lift up through your spine. And as you exhale, take your gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale, we lift, come back to center. And as you exhale, this time, left hand comes down behind your left hip. Press your hand into the earth, lift your hips all the way up, reach your right hand up. Nice, slowly lower your hips as you exhale, both hands come all the way back up, reach up. And exhale, bring your fingers back down to the mat, rest both fingertips down on the mat. Option to close your eyes here, let's take a breath together. Nice, as you exhale, we're gonna bring our right leg back round. We're gonna switch sides, so bring your right heel in, and bring your left knee out to the 90-90 position on the other side. Everybody just take a moment to get yourself comfortable here. Again, if you need to move your blanket underneath the other hip, everybody just take a second, place your fingertips down on the earth, flexing both feet, lift up through your spine, big breath in, and exhale. Let's go on the other side. When you're ready, big breath in, we're gonna reach both hands all the way up, take your gaze up with your hands. Exhale, lean forward, take your gaze down. Nice, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we twist. Right hand comes to left knee, left hand comes down behind your hip. Take your gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale, coming back through to center, lifting all the way up. And as you exhale, right hand comes behind right hip. We lift our hips, press them forward, reaching all the way up and back with your left hand. Nice, big breath in, reach both hands up. And exhale, fingertips float back down to the mat. Nice, let's switch sides. We're on the other side. If you can do it no hands, give it a go, see if you can do it. When you're ready, on your next big inhale, we're gonna reach all the way up. Exhale, lean forward, take your gaze down. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift, take your gaze up. Exhale, left hand comes down, hips lift, push them all the way forward, reach your right hand up. As you exhale, coming all the way back down. Big breath in as you reach up. Exhale, fingertips float all the way back down to the mat. Nice. We switch sides. Last time on the left. So right heel comes in, left knee comes out. 90-90 on the left. As you're ready, big breath in, reach all the way up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lift, take your gaze up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, right hand comes down, hips lift, push them forwards. Left hand reaches all the way up and back. Exhale, hips come back down, reach all the way up. Take your gaze up. And exhale, float your fingertips all the way back down. Nice. Bringing your left knee back in, let's come to a cross-legged seat. Rest your hands on your knees, sit up tall in the spine, and just close your eyes for a second. Take a quick moment to come back to your breath. Think about how you're feeling. What's your mood today? Maybe set an intention for your practice, or to take off the mat into the rest of your day. Invitation to do that now. Let's take one more breath in together, big breath in. As you exhale, open your eyes, and we go into downward facing dog from here. So as you're ready, coming onto your hands and knees, spread your fingertips nice and wide and just place them down and ahead of you, shoulder width apart, index finger faces towards the top of the mat, elbow creases are facing towards the top of the mat, pressing into all 10 fingers. We're going to slowly curl our toes under and lift our hips all the way up and back. Chest is squeezing down towards your thighs and reaching your heels back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to press one heel down and then the other. On your next breath in, we're going to lift our right leg, three-legged dog on the right side. Flex your right toes down towards the mat. Keep your left heel grounded into the mat. Inhale, lift that right heel a little bit higher. And as you exhale, we're going to bend our right knee and squeeze it in towards our chest. Tiger curl. Press away from your yoga mat. Squeeze that knee in, chin to chest. On your next exhale, we're going to drop our right knee down just below our chest. Keep your hands where they are and lift your left heel. Left heel lifts off the ground. Flex your left toes down towards the earth. From here, we're going to bend our elbows and take our chest all the way down. Chin is going to touch the mat. Keep that heel lifted as you lower. Inhale, press all the way back up. Nice, big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to cross our left foot across to the right-hand side of our mat and just place our toes off the edge of the mat there. So keep that leg straight and just place your toes down. Bump your hips to the left. Take your gaze to your left foot. Nice side body stretch here. Should feel it all down the left-hand side of your body. Nice big breath in. Reach your left heel back. And exhale. Lift that heel and bring it back to the left side of the mat here. Squeeze all your fingertips into the mat. We're going to lift our right knee and squeeze it back in towards our chest for a tiger curl once more. Knee to nose. Extend your right leg out, fallen star, so it comes all the way to the left-hand side of the mat. Spiral your chest all the way up towards the sky. Reach your left hand up all the way. Lift your hips. Big breath in. Squeeze all 5 fingers of your right hand into the mat. Reach all the way up. And exhale, left hand comes back down to the mat. We're going to bring that right foot and step it all the way to the top of the mat. Nice. Pivot on the back foot. We're coming all the way up. Torso lifts. We're going to find our reverse triangle. So straighten your right knee. Left hand comes to the outer edge of your left thigh. Right hand reaches all the way up. Big move there. Everybody take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Release. Keep your gaze up. Reach that right hand all the way up and back. Let's just take a moment to find our breath. There's quite a lot going on there, wasn't there? Inhale, lift. Exhale, we're going to find our triangle pose. So reaching with that right hand, allow it to lead you all the way down to the inside of your right ankle. Spiral your chest out to the left. And reach your left hand up, triangle pose. Option to take your hands all the way down to the ground for more of a stretch. If you can't reach, then just rest your hand on your right shin, focusing more on opening out to the side. So you really want your chest to be out and facing towards the left. As you reach that left hand up, push your hips forward. Big breath in. And exhale. We're going to hold for a breath here. Inhale, reach. Find some energy in your fingertips. Exhale, bend into that right knee. We're going to spiral all the way down, finding our low lunge. Plant your left hand, and we're twisting out to the right this time. Reach your right hand up for our low lunge twist. Nice big breath in here. Exhale, release. Bring that hand back down. We're going to chaturanga from here. So step that right foot back, plank pose. Big breath in. Squeeze all 10 fingers into the mat. Press away from your yoga mat. Reach your heels back. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Uncurl your toes, press your hands in as we lift up, cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. From here, we're going to head back to our downward facing dog. However you get there is up to you. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back. Preparing to reset, go on the other side. So as you're ready, we're going to press our right heel into the earth as we lift our left, three-legged dog on the left side. Flex your left toes down towards the earth, lift that heel. Press all 10 fingers into the mat, big breath in. Exhale. We hold for a breath. Inhale, lift that heel slightly higher. And as you exhale, left knee comes in, squeeze it in towards your chest and place it down on the mat below your chest. Lift your right heel all the way, lift it up nice and high, squeeze that right glute, dial your right toes down towards the earth. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chin all the way down, tap it on the mat. And press back up, nice. Cross your right heel across to the left. This time we find our side body stretch on the left. So bump your hips to the right and take your gaze to your right heel. Reach that right heel back. Big breath in from here. And as you exhale, lift that heel and bring it all the way back to where it was. Place it down on the mat just behind you. Tiger curl as we lift that knee. Lift your left knee, squeeze it in towards your chest, knee to nose. Nice. We're going to find our fallen star. Left foot extends out to the right this time. Open your chest out to the right, lift it all the way. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. Press all 5 fingers of your left hand into the mat. Reach and breathe. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Nice. Right hand comes down. We're going to squeeze that left knee in towards our chest one last time and step it all the way forward. Pivot on the back foot, place it down. We're going to come back all the way up into our reverse triangle. So straighten that left knee. Right hand reaches down towards our right thigh as we reach all the way up and over. Reverse triangle. Nice. Everybody breathe in. Exhale. Keep your gaze up towards the sky. Find some energy in your left fingertips. Spread them nice and wide and reach all the way up. Feel that side body stretch all down the left. And on your next exhale, we're going to come forward, find our triangle pose. So leading with your left hand this time, down to the inside of your left ankle. We're going to open all the way out, triangle pose. Right hand reaches up, push your hips forward. Right hand reaches all the way up this time. Lots of twists and turns in this sequence today. Everybody take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Just take a second to ground down through all 4 corners of your feet here. Feel the earth beneath you. Find some energy in your right fingertips. Give them a little wiggle maybe. Big breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to bend into that left knee. Frame our left foot, step it back, plank pose. Everybody coming into plank pose. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Squeeze everything into the midline. Press away from your yoga mat. Big breath in. Exhale, lower your body all the way down. Uncurl your toes, press into the tops of your feet. Lifting up, cobra. Chest is up and lifted. And as you exhale, lower your forehead down to the mat. From here, we're going to head back into our downward facing dog as you're ready. However you get there is up to you. Take your time. Lift your hips up and back. We're going to bend our right knee and squeeze it in towards our chest and place your right knee down by your right wrist. We're going into our pigeon pose. So walk that left leg back slightly and bring your right ankle to the left side. So pigeon pose. Keep your fingertips on the mat. Option to take a block, blanket, pillow, pop it under your right hip if you need that little extra lift. Or if you don't have any props, alternatively, you can pull that right heel closer in towards your body if you feel it's a little bit too much on the hip here. Everybody should be rolling onto the top of that left thigh. So careful you're not dumping into that right hip. You want to be nice and sitting right on top of that left thigh. Everybody breathe in, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, option to come down to your forearms. And if you'd like to take it even further, you can make a little pillow out of your hands and bring your forehead all the way down for sleeping pigeon. Find what feels comfortable for you. We are going to be here for 5 breaths. 5 breaths in your own time. As you finish your 5th and final breath, use your hands to lift your torso back up if you were down in sleeping pigeon. Press your hands into the mat, curl your back toes under and lift that back knee. We're going to come back to our downward facing dog. However you get there again is up to you. Take your time. And then when you're ready, we're going to switch sides. So bring that left knee in and just place it down by your left wrist. Bring your left foot towards the right side of your mat. Walk your back knee back. Everybody just take a moment to get themselves comfortable. If you need extra support under your hips, or you need to perhaps find a good placement for your left foot, if you need to pull it in closer to your body. Everybody rolling onto the top of their right thigh, so you're not dumping all of your weight into your left hip. Everybody press your fingertips into the mat, open your chest and look forward. And as you exhale, slowly lower, coming down to your forearms perhaps. Or if you'd like to take it further, you can again make that pillow with your hands and bring your forehead down for sleeping pigeon. Find your level. And we're here again for 5 breaths. And slowly, as you're ready, you finish that 5th breath, use your hands to press yourself back up. Coming onto your left hip, we're going to swing our right leg round and come to have a seat in the center of the mat. So center yourself on the mat and extend your legs out ahead of you. We're going to come into our seated forward fold here. So flexing your toes up towards the sky, rolling forwards on your sits bones. So careful you're not sitting on the fleshy part of your bum. You really want to sit on the bones of your sits bones there. Bend your knees generously. Inhale, lift up through your spine. Exhale, drape your torso forwards over the top of your thighs. If you can reach your feet, you can clasp the soles of your feet, or you can just keep your hands down on the mat here and just concentrate on opening your chest and lifting through your spine. Or you can fold all the way down and rest the crown of the head, forehead to your knees. Here for 3 breaths. And slowly, as you finish that 3rd breath, we're going to roll all the way back up to a seat and keep that momentum going. We're going to come to lay on our backs. Option to reach your fingertips forward, challenge your core here, rolling slowly vertebra through vertebra. Last thing down on the mat is the back of your head. When you get there, bring your knees in towards your chest and roll slowly and gently from side to side. Little massage on your lower back. Nice and gentle, nice slow movements. Option to close your eyes. Nice, and as you're ready, we're going to bring both feet down onto the mat. Keep your knees facing up towards the sky. We're going to allow our right knee to drop in and our left knee to drop out. We're going back into that 90-90, but in a reclined position. And just allow your knees to drop. Keep both shoulders heavy on the mat here. Should feel a nice little twist down the right hand side. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Again, keeping that active feet here, flexing both feet, flex your toes. And as you finish that 3rd breath, we're going to bring both knees all the way back up and let them fall to the other side. So right knee drops, left knee drops. Left knee comes down to the center. Rest your right hand on your right knee. Keep both shoulders heavy on the mat here. 3 breaths. And as you're ready, bringing both knees all the way back up, extend your legs out long. Let's find our Savasana, final resting pose here today in this practice. Take your feet wide and allow your feet to splay out. Take your palms facing up towards the sky. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Close your eyes. Come back to your breath. If Ujjayi breath is in your practice, you can take that now. Or focus on breathing deep, feeling your belly expand as you inhale. And feeling it fall as you exhale. It's just started raining here. I don't know if you can hear it through my mic, but it's raining pretty heavy. It's quite nice and relaxing to listen to. Soothing sounds of the rain. Just take a quick body scan here. Where can you soften? Where are you clenching that you can unclench? Maybe it's your lower back or your knees or your hips or your jawline or the skin between your eyebrows. Let's take 5 more breaths on our own here, in absolute silence and peace, a moment of peace before we head back into our busy lives. So take it away on your own, 5 breaths. Slowly, slowly, as you're ready, starting to find some movement, maybe in the fingers and toes, maybe finding some circles in your wrists and ankles. Slowly making the moves bigger, maybe take an overhead stretch, bend one knee and then the other, coming back slowly, slowly. Pull your knees in towards your chest when you're ready. And just allow yourself to fall to one side, any side, and press yourself up to a seat. Crossing at the ankles, let's sit up nice and tall here. Option to keep your eyes closed or soften your gaze. Let's finish this practice with 3 breaths together. As you're ready, big inhale through your nose. Exhale. Sigh it out. 2 more just like that on your own. As you're ready, slowly open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me today for this strong Vinyasa flow. I really hope you enjoyed it and it sets you up for a great day. As always, if you haven't done so already, please do hit that subscribe button, and that way every time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can practice along with me every week. I upload new classes every week. I'd love to have you there with me. Any comments, likes, everything like that on the bottom of the video. I'd love to know what you thought of today's flow, and I shall see you next week. As always, have a wonderful day.